to give you an update on the farcical federal government treason trial that took place today behind us at the Federal High Court. And we just want our lawyer to give a legal update. Lawyer Marshall Abubakar, who has been involved in this case since 2019. Major actions happened in this case. But I'm putting court today.
We were in court today again. The matter was adjourned the last time because the prosecution, the states, failed to produce a second defendant. And quite aptly, Mr. Sowore informed the court that the second defendant is a young Nigerian student whom the states ought to be sponsoring his education rather than seeking for him to prosecute him on a phantom charge of an attempt to overthrow a man who has since vacated the office of the President of the Republic. Today again, they came with the same excuse, fallacious excuse, that they have failed to produce the second defendant, a young comrade and activist whose only sin and purpose is that he genuinely loved his country and decided to take part in a protest demanding for a better country for himself and for everyone. They failed to produce it. They also failed to serve him and his friends with the hearing officers. We informed the court that since the 10th of November 2020, we have since written to the Honorable advising him quite rightly on the appropriate steps to take in a matter of this nature. They have two options, one of three options. They either sever the charge so they can proceed with the case of Mr. Sowore separately, or if they believe they have a strong case against Olawale Bakare, aka Emmanuel, they should try him in absentia. I will represent and defend him. Up to now, that has not been done, and the letter was not put. It is unfortunate that the state has decided to hold a man who is presumed innocent under the law, to restrict him, in the words of my Lord Justice RDHC, in the case of the group, to hold him to or confine him to the Nigerian. It is instructive to note that since 2019, Mr. Sowore has been confined to the Nigerian prison. His children and right has been denied access to him. We have informed the states that we are not scared of that prosecution. If they believe they have a case, they should come forward at the next adjournment, because the court insisted. We already applied that the matter be struck out or dismissed in limine, because the case, the court, the state has shown that they are not interested in prosecuting Mr. Sowore. They are interested in holding a man who is innocent, whose only sin is the agitation for a better Nigeria, whose only sin is his unalloyed lobby in demanding for a just and better society. We will not shrink in our responsibility in holding these people accountable. We will not shrink in our responsibility in demanding that this country be made suitable and livable for every Nigerian. We will not shrink in our responsibility in asking that the civic space should not be shrinked. We will not shrink, Mr. Sowore will not shrink in demanding that adherence to rule of law should be kept and adhered to, whether this charge continues or not. Our demand is this, and it's quite very simple. That on the next adjourned date, which is the 5th of December 2024, that they come with their witnesses, and if they do not, they should do the needful, the honorable needful, by withdrawing the charge, so that Mr. Sowore can go about his lawful duties as a true Nigerian citizen and a true patriot, which he has always represented.
Thank you very much, Able Attorney Marshall Abubakar. He has explained what transpired in court, but there were also some side issues in court that we need to bring to those who have been following this case. And one of it is that in the course of doing this, we came a little bit late into court because we thought there was going to be a strike. You are aware that a labor strike. So upon arrival, they had already commenced the case. I was able to let the judge know that the lawyer was on his way. It was due to the conclusion that the judge agreed with us. But it's also important to inform people here that the prosecutor, this particular lady prosecutor that was brought, claimed that she's a party to the case, which was very strange because it's a federal government, and I didn't know that there was a lawyer who has a personal issue or prosecutor had a personal issue with me. So we had quite in a court of law. We have noticed that she's very rude and serving this notice to our employers. I'm a Nigerian citizen. I'm not a criminal. The criminals in this country are known. Unfortunately, the criminals are the ones in power. And as a result, should not, even if I were to be in prison, nobody has a right to ride roughshod on me in a courtroom or a public place, especially a Nigerian official that is paid from taxpayers. I'm her employer, and she should respect me. And telling the Attorney General she should find people who have composure and comportment, and people who have respect and who know law. If they are serious about this case, and we are serious about the case, that's why we are not. That's why I did not leave this country in the last 4 years. That's why I did not try to escape. I'm not escaping to anywhere. Nigeria is my country, and I will not run away from Nigeria for anybody. But most importantly is for everybody to know that what we have always said, that there's no difference between Buhari and Tinubu. That these are the same characters. Same characters. They behave the same way. They use the same process. Just change of personnel, but not change of character. That's what you are saying. And we will continue to push for the need to urgently recreate a livable country, like our lawyer said. And we believe strongly that the revolution will be the ultimate solution to Nigeria's problem. That's what brought me to court, and I've never denied it, and I will continue to say it, that Nigeria deserves a revolution now. Revolution now. Thank you very much, and that's the update from our court today.
Yeah. I have a question, sir. Please, sir, what can you say about the recent concluded elections?
Well, if anything else, I've already predicted that these elections are predetermined. What they call the PVC is poverty verification card. It's meant to confirm that you are poor. What you saw in Imo, in Kogi, and Bayelsa is the new strategy of conducting elections that has now become consolidated. That is, they don't even hide it anymore, that they are not interested in the ballot box. They are not interested in ballot papers. They are not even hijacking ballot boxes anymore. They just write the results and they announce whatever they want. So INEC, which is the conduit for rigging election, should be given a Nobel Prize for defining the meaning of election, especially Yakub. This is the recipe for disaster, though. And those of you who always thought that we are wrong in asking for a revolution, I think we have now come to the resolution of the fact that we are sorry, we are just ahead of others. That's our only crime, is that we saw this 4 years ago and some are just seeing it now. We should have all come together instead of being distracted by the political class with candidates that don't even understand what Nigerians are about or what they stand for or what they should get. That we should have all come together, and I hope it's not too late. I'm available and we're available, and our movements are all intact. In fact, we are the only movement in this country that don't go on vacation after elections. You know, yes. Other candidates that didn't win election have all gone into hibernation. Yes. Some of them have returned to their base in Dubai. Others are doing philanthropic works in other places. Some other ones are looking for appointments. Some have entered into coalition with the same government that they contested against in the last election. Some have divided themselves into two, some working for the government and some pretending to be working against the government. You know the drill now. But we stand firm, consistent, convinced that one day, the tables will turn. Thank you.
Revolution
now.